Welcome to another edition of Straight Shooting Sports Talk, and I'm your host, Dujane Bland. Today, as always, we're discussing the NFL. It's the second to the last week, and we're talking about the Panthers and the Saints. Both teams 10-4. Both teams have the opportunity to win this division and clinch a playoff berth. Now we look at the Saints. Saints making some changes over there. Hartley out as kicker. Graham in, and Brown out as tackle, and a rookie? A rookie who hasn't played it down in the NFL is going to get his first start against the Panthers. Yeah. I mean, I know it's been really tough on the road for the Saints, but that is scary. Now you look at the Panthers on a roll, doing very well. Cam Newton playing excellent football and getting hot, and they're getting hot at the right time. Their defense playing well as well. Have a balanced attack on offense. And this is going to be an interesting matchup. When you look at the Saints as a whole, especially on offense, it's all about protecting that backside of Drew Brees. They're going to have to protect this backside. That's where all the pressure came from last week, and that's why they got annihilated, which was very surprising against a Rams team. Now, no disrespect to the Rams, a very, very strong team. They play tenacious football on the defensive side, so you can't just come in there and just roll the helmets in and think you're going to win. But it was very shocking to see them lose that football game. Now, I predicted before that this would be a split. I still stand by that. They take the win at home, the Saints did, against the Panthers at home in a very convincing fashion. Now it is in Carolina, and I expect Carolina to come in and play like they always do at home. It's in their comfort zone. We've seen what the Saints have done. Not very consistent. I won't say they're not good on the road. Their record is 3-4 overall, which is under 500, but they're not consistent on the road. And when you look at this game as heightened as it is, the shakeups on the Saints squad, it seems like they're kind of puckered up a little bit, feeling the pressure. And I think the Panthers are in a we don't have nothing to lose situation, but I think it's going to be Carolina here. And I think you're going to see Carolina take that top seed in that NFC South division. Now let's take a look at some other matchups going on around the league. First, we look at the Miami Dolphins and the Bills. Dolphins 8-6, Bills 5-9. Haven't been very consistent there. I'm going to take the Dolphins here. More consistent play, and they have more to play for. I think they're going to do a better job. Moving on, we'll take the Bucks and the Rams here. Bucks 4-10, Rams 6-8. Think we saw the Rams last week play a very good game. I think they're the better team out of the two. I'm going to take the Rams here. Now we go on and we look at the Browns and the Jets. Browns have been in a lot of games. Jets have been in a lot of games. I think this is a very tough matchup because both defenses play well. The Browns are a little bit more consistent on offense, and that's why I'm taking the Browns here. They're more consistent. Got to go with the consistent hand. Next, we'll go with the Titans and the Jaguars. Titans are 5-9. Jags are 4-10. It's a toss-up here, but I think Fitzpatrick's been playing some pretty good ball. I'm going to go with the Tennessee Titans in this game. And last but not least, the Bengals 5-9, Vikings 4-9-1. Depends on Adrian Peterson being in the game. I was surprised last week with the Minnesota Vikings and the way that they played. Bengals, don't really know what you're getting out of them, but I think Bengals know what they have at stake, and I think the Bengals will come in and play excellent football. I'm taking the Bengals here, and that is our look around the league. Next matchup we're going to look at is the Kansas City Chiefs and the Indianapolis Colts. Kansas City really needing to win this game. Also, they need Denver to lose, but they definitely need to get a win here in order to keep themselves in the running to have a first-round bye in the playoffs. Now, Indianapolis, this is a very meaningful game for them as well. They have to win out in order to have a shot. So we have another great game on our hands. It's going to be a slugfest. Both teams have something to play for here. And when you look at these two teams, Kansas City had a little slide there, losing a few games, and they come out. And I know it's the Oakland Raiders, but they came out and beat a team they were supposed to beat, and they beat them handedly. They beat them into the ground, scoring 50 burger on them. And they're coming in hot into this game. The Colts has been up and down, kind of a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type of team, not able to get a consistent running game, and that Trent Richardson trade is starting to not look so great for the simple fact that they can't seem to get a consistent running game going, and it's not with the guy that they gave a first-round pick for. There's been some shakeup in the wide receiver core. They're not as cohesive as they once was, and they, after that hit of losing their star wide receiver there, it's kind of hurt them. Reggie Wayne is Reggie Wayne, so it has been a tough road. But when we look at this matchup, I think with the way Andy Reid has prepared his football team every week, we can see that they're pushing towards the playoffs. Alex Smith had an excellent game last week. And hey, this Indianapolis defense hasn't been very consistent. I think they take advantage of that. They're going to do what they always do, run the football, play action off of that, and get the ball down the field to their wide receivers. Now, we know what Andrew Luck can do. We know he does an excellent job of spreading the ball around and keeping things moving. But I think it's going to be a lot of pressure from this quick defense. They're going to give him some looks. And I think it's going to come down to turnovers. And I expect the Chiefs to get those turnovers, in turn winning this football game and keeping themselves at least in the running to get that first round bye in the playoffs. Well, as always, we thank you for watching this show. If you got some comments, leave them at the bottom of our show. If you have something you want to hear us talk about or hear our take on, shoot us an email, straightshootingst@gmail.com. As always, something you want to chat with us about too, Facebook, it's a /straightshootingst. That's it, folks. Thanks for watching. We're out of here.